I leave it to Anna to come up with something amazing. We all know how much you love your machines, your die cutting machines from Anna. This is the Empress Mini. If ever there's a great today's special when it comes to getting new people involved with crafting, this is wonderful because it's so easy to use. It's a more compact design. Anybody and everybody will love to use this. You get everything you need to do the most amazing projects and add that perfect touch to all your crafting projects. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous color palette. I love how it's designed. It's a small footprint. It is brand new today. The world launch, 3,800 already gone, and we basically just had one live airing. I am really excited to have the next airing here with us right now. You're gonna get everything that you need. You get the Mini Empress die cutting and embossing machine. You get the dies. You get the beautiful packaging, all there for you to be delivered to anybody. Now today it's only $129.95. We took $30 off the price. It's on Flex Pay, all right? So you got everything going for you today. And here's another thing. $5 to ship all your crafting items. Today is the day to shop.
Today's the day.
How are you?
I'm great.
See how excited I am?
Yes. It is our last 24-hour craft event of the year.
Of the year, I know.
So these are our last shows. I'm actually on all day. So,
I know you are.
So make sure
you look amazing.
And watch.
It's going to be a long day.
Right.
I know you look great.
3-hour nap, and here we go. This is the debut of the Anna Griffin Empress Mini. And mini, by mini, we mean it's half size of our standard Empress machine. It has a 4.5-inch opening and a full-size plate system, 4.25 by 7.5, for die cutting and embossing and creating beautiful projects right out of the box.
Perfect.
So we put everything in that box for you. So you start with the machine. It's just under 6 pounds.
It's the perfect size.
It's mighty, but it's mini, and that sort of thing. It has 3 buttons on the top, and basically it's the power button and the run button that you need. And this opening on the Empress is 9.5 inches.
Okay.
So it's really large. So this is 4.5, so we're about at half. But here on the table is everything that you're getting with the machine right out of the box. You're getting the entire plate system. So it comes with the full plate system of 2 A plates, a B magnetic mat, a C embossing mat, and a D metal shim. These 2 things are what you need when you're working with other people's dies and folders so that you make the sandwich properly through the machine. The magnetic mat is going to hold the dies in place as it goes through the machine, and the A plates are going to be on the top and the bottom every single time. Now, we put a starter set together. We like starter sets. We like having some things to work with.
Great for a lot of new people that have maybe never done it before, and they've seen it, and they're like, I'd love to have a machine.
Exactly.
Right.
So you're getting a 3D embossing folder of a pattern, and then you're getting 5 cutting dies, a large frame with an oval in the center, the word hope, and 2 flourishes, and they're cut here on this little board so that you can actually see what that looks like when you cut them all out or emboss them. So pretty, very, my style is very romantic.
It totally is. And right out of the gate, everybody gets stuff that they can do right away, which is really nice. Now, we do have AutoShip available. Should we talk about it? Because most people are getting AutoShip, which means you get the original kit, but then we have 3 deliveries that are going to come after in February, April, and June. And that's what we call the back-end shipment. You'll get your first shipment now, but these are wonderful too.
Yeah, everything I just showed you comes in the box. And then what's so fun about die cutting and embossing is that you can't wait to add to your library. And here you'll see our February shipment, which is, again, a beautiful 3D embossing folder, a background called cartouche with a die that goes in the center, plus the word smile and 2 embellishment dies.
Love it.
Then we move to our April shipment, which is also ornamental in nature. So a brand new 3D folder and what I think is the prettiest 4x6 frame die and the word wish.
Love it.
And
so lots of applications for every occasion that you put in here.
Yes, I wanted it to be universal.
Yeah,
and so in June you get another version of that same ornamental thing. This has my favorite embossing folder pattern in the 3D. You look at that embossing has changed so dramatically since we've been doing folders for the last 10 years, and now you get brand new patterns from us that you've never seen before in those shipments.
Get on AutoShip. I'm just telling you, the nice thing about AutoShip is you can lock these in already at a great price, and you'll get the timely delivery of them. And remember, you can cancel that at any time. So if you want one and you don't want the other, you have a lot of freedom with adjusting your AutoShip program. But most people like to get it because they're like, you know what? I know I'm going to fall in love. I'm going to want the new designs, in addition to other designs that you pick up along the way. What I love about this too is this is a really simple machine to operate.
Yes, and it's a very small footprint.
Yeah.
And what's so, I think, pretty about it is that it's not going to take up a lot of space in your craft room, and you're going to, I called it just a minute ago, spontaneous crafting, because when you see this sitting there ready to work with, you immediately think, oh, I need to just go make that card for my friend, and you can, because all of it is right there. We have an ingenious way of die cutting a professional result every time.
Yeah.
I'm cutting with the cutting die. First thing I did was the folder. So if you've never seen any of this stuff before, which is kind of fun, right?
It's so cool.
We're creating things that, as a card maker for my whole life, right? I've been crafting since I was 7 years old, a long time ago.
No, it's not.
And so, but card making is a love of mine, and you know, we make amazing stationery and things that are like this for the last 25 years.
It's so funny because I never had the appreciation for it until I started doing the crafting shows, and I realized just how kind of blah a lot of the cards on the market are. And when you get to
blah?
well, just if you go to the grocery store, because I'm a guy and I would buy cards like that.
And your name's
they're
Guy.
so, yeah, my name's Guy. But I'd be like, they're these one-dimensional cards. They're flat. There's nothing to them. And then you realize that you can make your own for a fraction of the price, because there are real fancy cards on the market. You know, spend 20, 30 bucks on a card, but you can do it yourself.
But I do, and I'm someone that makes those in the retail stores.
I know you do.
You see our brand in all major retailers, especially those beautiful cards.
Yep.
And so when you're working with all these pieces that come with this set, it's so easy to embellish the front of a card, create a frame, create that word hope. We all need a little hope.
Everybody.
And this is so appropriate for so many occasions. It's a lot of fun. As we're starting with, I'll just keep cutting and embossing with you. How about that?
I love when you do that. I want to remind everybody that we are streaming live on Facebook. So if you want to get in touch with us, Mary Beth is with us, Pam is with us, Deanne is with us. She says she loves all your romantic stuff. Good for you, Deanne. So we are streaming. If you want to stream with us, just go to hsn.com and get on board, get on our Facebook page and have fun with it. And that's really, that's really kind of what crafting is all about. It's about sharing with friends and family and doing it in a way that's personal.
Yes.
Rather than just going to the store and buying something. And what I love about what all of our wonderful crafters here do is, everybody has access to this. It's not, you don't have to be incredibly artistic to do this.
No, you just have to leave.
Creative.
You can leave that to me. And
that's what you are.
I come for look, before there's nothing before this, meaning, and I bring this to life, and then you use this to create your own beautiful papers and designs and lay it, say, over a card base. And even if you had some of our collage card toppers. Look at how beautiful a Valentine can come together with just a little embossing and that pretty new border from our cut and emboss folders.
It's so beautiful. And again, I'm just going to hold up the machine, the larger machine, to show you the size difference, because it really is, and I'll hold them up for a lot of people. And this is a heavier machine. It's not really a portable machine like this one is, per se.
Right, well, that's the Empress.
Yeah.
So with the Mama Bear and the Baby Bear.
And a lot of people love, because you can take this wherever you go too.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, look at this thing.
So one of the things about the Empress, it's about larger dies and larger crafting items. And so I made the mini sort of in a tribute to all the little things in life, the things that we love. When I love little purses, there's little designer purses.
I know.
And doesn't this look like one?
It does.
It really does. And I made one too.
Isn't this the little, do we have the little, is this the little case that you can pick up too?
It is. Well, that's the dust cover.
That's the dust cover.
I'm not sure where the
here it is. It's way underneath.
You like digging around. It's got the machine in it for you.
So this is pretty dang cool to have actually a little purse for it. So this is a way to store it. And then we have the little dust cover, which goes over the top. These are both available. Can you get it on there?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a vegan leather design that has, the handle is a bow at the top of it, and it's.
Do we sell them out already? Oh, great.
Well, we have the large ones.
Maybe that's why they stuck them way in the back so I couldn't get at them. All right. Well, anyway, we'll get those things back, so no worries. Yeah.
So all right. So embossing, you're thinking about, we were working on this machine for, you know, the better part of last year and the earlier part of this year, and it was saved for just today, coming out today. So this is like the perfect gift for the crafter in your life.
Yeah, it's the world launch. You can't find this anywhere else. We have it here first. So if you always wanted one, $129 is our offer. It's $30 off today. You get it on $25 for FlexPay, right? And remember, $5 for all your crafts. And I know you have a lot of stuff going on today, so $5, they should fill their cart today. So
one of the things that when we were working on this was to go back in time 7, 8, 10 years ago to our very first Cuttlebug folders that were sold here on HSN. And those are almost all of them are A2 size, which is like a smaller 4x6 format. And to be able to use these just in that little mini, I encourage you to get all those things out of your craft cabinet that you have, because the mini is going to accommodate, in our office, 85% of our products. 85%.
So you can do with this machine.
Yeah, yep. and what's so fun is that it's like cleaning out a closet. You're like, whoa, I have everything I need
all your bits and pieces.
To emboss this, stay on the top of it, have that beautiful bird. I'm gonna cover it up, but here's what's gonna, then your card is finished and you have a really professional result. So this gives you texture, it gives you layers, and it's super easy to use.
And at a really reasonable price. And again, you can't find this anywhere else out there. By the way, most people are taking advantage of AutoShip, so I'm really excited about that. Most of the orders are people that are ordering the initial with the package that it comes with, and then getting the other ones. Remember, you're going to get 3 more deliveries on this, and you can change it. You can cancel at any time. Those deliveries are going to come to you in February, then in April, and then in June. So perfect timing. Kind of sort of straggle them out there a little bit, so you have something to look forward to. And each one of those, I love that what Anna did is she made them so they're good for everybody. You know, they're not like person specific or any of that stuff. You can use them for anything.
Right, and they're not themed or holiday specific. They're a really beautiful ornamental artwork that we have, original artwork that we have done. So when you're looking at the Empress Mini and you're thinking, oh, I like that. I like how small it is, and what can I cut with it? If you're looking at cutting something as delicate as crepe paper, but then tough as cardstock or corrugated cardstock or even chipboard or suede, you can do that with this little machine. You just want to be, the heavier the material, the simpler the die that you want to use. Does that make sense? So you don't want too much intricate detail on, say, a chipboard, because then you can't get it completely out and clean. But vellum, all the foil cardstocks, and even craft foam, it's something that you can cut with the machine and the dies that you already have.
A huge variety of different mediums you can do with that. So you're not limited in any way. The only thing that we said is we wanted to, or Anna wanted to create one that was a little more compact in its design, but still you can utilize a lot, because you probably, like you said, you've got a ton of stuff that you haven't used before that you can use with this machine, and a fraction of the weight, fraction of the price. So today is the day to get it. We're approaching 4,000. And you've really only had 2 live airings right now, so 4,000. That's a big chunk.
I was on all night.
Yeah, I know you're on all night.
I had friends that say, I was flipping the channels and I saw you.
You're like, she's amazing. How does she keep up that?
Going.
Maybe she should change her outfit. No. That's the only thing. No.
That was really funny. Okay, so all kidding aside, one of the things that we did in preparing for today was we went through all of our die sets, and what was so fun was discovering the ones that fit on this 4 1/4 by 7.5-inch mat. So full-size die from this time last year, our Valentine dies. And so I'm gonna cut into the mat, which is, you can do this a lot of different ways. And one of the things that's different and unique about the Mini is that our plate system allows you to actually emboss the details into a die in a 2-step process if you want that extra emboss. So most of the smaller machines don't do that. You just go through one time, but this one you can actually go through twice and emboss that. So I'll actually do that. What we'll do is we'll turn the die face up and the paper face down, and then we'll go through the machine, and then I'll go back through and emboss the details of the heart.
And you just feed it through, and it walks its way through it.
Right, and one of the things that if it stops on you for any reason, it just means that you need to give the plate system a little push. And so we want to take the paper away and all the bits. So you remove the metal, the magnet mat from the metal die, and then you're going to put your, I'm just gonna wreck my display here, sorry.
That's okay.
You take your metal shim, and you put it on top of your A plate, and the die still goes on the top there in little pieces. The embossing mat goes right on top, and then we're going back through the machine, and we're gonna get this fancy Valentine heart.
This is always the exciting part for me. Even though I never know exactly what I'm gonna be seeing, so it's very exciting.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Look
so
at.
It looks like a doily. It's got plenty of card potential, card making
potential. So there's
potential.
a Valentine's thing you could do.
Well, there's
Right?
we're doing Valentine's all day today because
well, it's a heart you can love anytime.
You aren't going to see us right before Valentine's Day next year. So all the Valentines are coming out today.
All right, again, if you want to get it, it's only $25.99 on your credit card. That's what we call Flex Pay. By the way, if you would like to get this even less, if you get a brand new HSN credit card today, we'll take $20 and put it in your account. So it wouldn't be $129, it'd only be $109. Get this home. This is a great gift to give to somebody. If you know somebody that maybe you know has some time to do some crafting or loves crafting, or maybe somebody that's even your kids at school, right? And they want to be able to do projects and create cards for their friends and for their family members. This is a way to be able to do it. It's a great entry-level item. It's great if you already have one of the machines, but you want one that you can take with you because of the smaller size. And that really was one of the things Anna thought about when she put this together. But really, you are so unlimited. And remember, motorized, there's no cranking on this. You don't have to worry about that. You get super fast results. And it works with so many different things. All your papers, your card stocks, fabric, foam board, chipboard, foil, vellum. I mean, there's so many things that goes on and on and on, so you're not limited in any way. And the simplicity of just putting what you want in there and running it through and watching it come out. Exciting.
So many of us have stamp and die sets, and a lot of the square footage of those dies are really small.
Yeah.
And the Mini is so fast with these. You see how we've stamped these images from our vintage frame dies and stamps and dies, and then I've stamped the sentiment as well and put the die on top of the magnetic mat. And it's going to go through the machine's going to cut these perfectly, and edge to edge. And so if you've got any of the sets, that doesn't have to just be ours. It's gonna work with the Mini.
Look at that. Comes through. It's a very quiet machine.
Yeah.
And then look at what you have at the end of the day when you're done. And
So
remember,
we're crafting.
Yeah, and we're giving you some dies to start out too. Don't forget, that comes with it.
You're not getting the stamp sets, but we have offered so many here on HSN that I actually have to put this down to get, there we go. So then happy birthday goes right in the middle of that, so cool. Right? And then it's going to go right in the center of your card and becomes the sentiment. And it's cut simply and fast, and I'm excited about not having to worry.
Yeah, I know.
There's no worry.
You can always count on it. Let's show somebody. Do you want to show some of the cards that you did? You have so many cards there. We'll take some out. I just want to see them.
You can show them.
Yeah,
I will keep. I'm going to keep crafting because these are the things that we've made with the 5 dies and the 3D embossing folder that come with the machine.
And you can see. Look how beautiful they are. I'm just always so impressed. I love the 3 dimensions of the cards and how everything comes out at you and all the little sentiments that we've added.
And here, one of the things, so we're embossing the paper and then we're sanding off the top. So we're using a non-solid core piece of cardstock, sanding the design away to get that in relief. Kind of like a tin ceiling or a rubbing you would do in art class.
I love it.
So the border, the background that you're getting with the machine can be used horizontally or vertically, and that's what that's showing. Yeah. And then you can...
Showed that like right here.
Yeah.
How smart I am?
You like this?
I love your cards.
Well, I think what's fun about this is these are the primary elements that I say are important in building a card. And what I mean by that is there's a background, there's a beautiful frame embellishment and a word, and then a little decorative embellishment.
And you can add what you want. Yeah.
But if you're going through all the crafting items that you have, because there's some serious die collectors out there, one of the things about the Empress Mini is that I can do my full-size border dies on this plate system, 7.5 inches long. So there's really nothing mini about this. This is a regular size plate system.
Mini is the size of the machine, not the results that you can get out of it. Because you can still put like this is a long border, and you could easily run this through the machine.
You can.
Yeah.
And what's so easy about it is that you're not having to get out any. There's no technology involved. There's really just you're taking your tool in one and your dies, and I'm making lace paper. Just as simple as I can make it.
Look at that. All right, I'm going to say on Lorna is on with us right now. You're getting a lot of great feedback here. Anna's the best with great ways to craft. I have several machines. Love the Mini. I love Anna Griffin. Valentine items, gorgeous old world style. This one, Cheryl says, my mom just bought me a Mini Empress. I'm so excited. So we are streaming live. And she says, Mary Beth says, very quiet. Love the small footprint. So exciting. Deanne says, so pretty. The other one agrees with her. There's a lot of stuff going on back and forth. But they're enjoying it. I'm just reading it. I'm getting involved.
The other one agrees with her.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I have to go get some more coffee. No, none of that stuff. But we're streaming live, so if you have any questions or if you just want to make comments, we'd love to hear them. Your feedback is really important, especially in the crafting category. Knowing what people want, what's easy, what's hard. There's so many different options, and we have such a big variety here at HSN. It's good to get that feedback.
I want to clarify one thing that happened last night and in the overnight was that there was this panic around the full plate set being sold out, which is a replacement plate set. So you get the entire plate system with the machine, and what you ultimately want to have to replace is your magnetic mat and your A plates, your set of 2 A plates. Now those are sold separately, so you can buy 2 A plates and 1 magnetic mat still available. Okay, so it was the whole plate system that sold out, so there was a lot of worry.
No.
But it's not, you really just want these.
That's what's the important part.
Right, because because the normal wear and tear on these things is that you'll etch these things, the designs will cut into the plastic, they'll cut into the magnetic mat, whichever way you're putting your dies. So you want to keep going? Yeah,
well, let's go through our offer again, because I just want everybody to see when you order today, this is the Mini Empress, and this is the compact version. You still can do full out great projects with this. This is the world launch, can't find it anywhere else. Our price is $30 off what it'll normally be. It's only $25.99. With it, you're going to get all the extras and all the things that you need. Anna can go over that.
Right, it's a full plate system, so you're not having to buy a plastic shim or anything else, because you're getting 2 A plates, a B magnetic mat to hold, it has a grid, and it holds the dies in place. Then you're getting the metal shim, which is for a deeper emboss and to work with other manufacturers' dies and folders. And then the embossing mat is for embossing the details into a die that comes with it. And then there's a 3D embossing folder and 5 cutting dies that are going to create what I like to say is the perfect card, so that you're getting a background, a focal point, and a word just right out of the box.
And then, if you want AutoShip, which most people are getting AutoShip, this is February, and this is called Cartouche, so you're going to get all of these wonderful dies to go along with it. That's going to be your February AutoShip, and give you an idea of how you can utilize those. Here is April. I got them backwards. It's all right, I'm getting there. April comes before June, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is called Ornamental. It gives you an idea. And Anna brought it up before, but I love that these are universal. You can use them for a variety of different occasions, right? They're not like holiday specific or any of that stuff.
Right,
so
they're just really ornate and very, very
look at that one.
Usable, user-friendly.
This is Medallion.
Yes, and so it says hello. So we have smile, we have hello, and beautiful backgrounds with each one. So we've thought of everything about, as you're going to craft with us, you get this home, you get excited about it, and you definitely want the extra shipments because you want to keep going with this size.
You'll be really mad if you don't get AutoShip with actually almost everything in the show. AutoShips are so great today. Lots of great things, lots of new things for everybody. So if you want to get get it again. It's the best deal of the day. You can't find it anywhere else. We have the world launch of this product. Anna was great enough to give us the launch so that all of our regular customers can get it, and our new customers can get on something that nobody else has right now. So if you'd like
it's not, it's for here. It's just for here.
Nobody's ever gonna get it.
It's just for here.
It's just for here.
Just for HSN.
This is our world.
That's how I do things.
I know.
I make products just for HSN.
It's because you're sweet.
Well, that's because I like HSN.
Everybody says it. You're really sweet and you're really nice, and they like your dress. They said that too.
Thanks.
All right, and you'll be back later. And often.
10, 11, and 12.
Million all day, every day.
Yeah,
all right.
all day.
Thank you, Dawn. It's great to see you. All right, everybody. We are going to